What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your reading. Let's see what we got for you today. Pisces. Ace of Swords in reverse, the World, Nine of Cups, King of Wands in reverse, Justice, Eight of Cups in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A new beginning, a shift in energies. Desires are in not the healthiest of places. Discernment, humor, willingness. Something wants to be brought back into balance. It's relevant to something in the past where you turned your back on your emotions. You're viewing this as a real serious, like, almost predicament type of thing right now. And it's like, that's not the route that's going to be most helpful to you. The route that's going to be most helpful to you is going to be to lean into your... You have a really strong sense of humor and wit and, like, it's not like a silly, goofy type of humor. It's not like fool energy. It's like... I don't know if you would call it what's the word? Elevated sense of humor. You're dreaming really big. You've already seen a lot of your dreams come to life. And you're kind of sitting in a place now where you're like, do I deserve this? Divine masculine, electric, active power. You have, like, your manifestation powers are busting. You've seen so much come to life, and it's more on the way. You're only going further into that. What is this? Can we clarify the Eight of Cups? What is this situation from the past where if you turned away from his emotions? I say he because divine masculine came up, but don't take that so... Gender is not relevant here. Ace of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords. You turned away from your emotions big time and you're feeling a lot of grief around it now. Page of Wands. You're learning to lead from a new place of desire. Like, I see the King of Wands here in reverse, and that was where your desires led you to unhealthy patterns. You have the Emperor upright. And you're, like, reevaluating all that now, and so you're tuning into a new path of desires, and you're still kind of at the beginning of it, but you're like, you're cleaning up. You're really doing it right, and listening to the desires that are gonna, like, lead you down a path where you feel really good about yourself. You're sitting in a lot of power. You're very grounded. You're very rational, and, like, you get shit done. When you set your mind to something, you do it. When you dream something, you manifest it. Really, almost like royal type of power. We have the Lovers in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Ten of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, Four of Cups in reverse. I think this is relevant to the situation in the past that was popping out, that like you turned away from your emotions with this 8 of Cups and Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have 10 of Cups here in reverse, which is like, these are all really emotion, love-based energies that are like propelled from an inner will. And it's like you turned away from it. 4 of Cups here in reverse too. There was like an offer made to you and you didn't even like consider it. And there's new energies coming into your field surrounding that at this time with the Chariot here upright. You're learning to click into tune with like universal guidance, and like, yes, you're steering the chariot, but as much as you're steering it, you're also being led by your horses, which is the universe, your internal compass, more subtler senses. But you're still being led through your own personal discernment, your own call to willingness to go down a specific path. Tell me more. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's something like, so you definitely turned away from your emotions, and then your desires were like misled in some way or not healthy in some way. I think perhaps you succumbed to some sort of addiction or lust-based desires, physical-based desires, false desires. Perhaps like it appeared to be what you desire, but the energy wasn't a match. Five of Swords in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in reverse, the Hermit, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You're coming out of a time of like really intense patience and surrender. Or I don't even know, this doesn't even really feel like patience right now. This is like almost like you were kind of like captive to uncertainty. Like you didn't know any other way to go, and you're kind of moving out of that, and you're starting to tune into this Hermit energy that's led by the star, and more magical, personal, intuitive senses are propelling you forward. You've reaped a lot in terms of like overall life success, and you're a very private person. You've been very guarded in the past, and we have 10 of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck. Like you're a very abundant person, and you're like, you've really set yourself up for life. Like you've grown so much, and it's like it's a very abundant source. It's gonna keep giving. Why is this 9 of Pentacles in reverse? Three of Swords, 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You've been through heartbreak. The Magician in reverse. Your heart definitely has scars in it, and I don't think you ever wanted to admit that, and is kind of at the point now where it's resurfacing. It's connected to something in the past, but it's just now like really coming into your full frame of consciousness. And with the 2 of Swords here, you're feeling very trapped in this situation, because it's like There's so much unclear and unknown. And there's some type of like lies involved. I don't know. But it's leaving you in a space where it's like, I don't know which way to move. You're like definitely overthinking right now, and you're kind of in a cage of the mind. And it's time to tune into your internal senses, like really just click into intuition. Even if it don't make sense in the physical realms, it's your it should be your guiding light at this time. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that. Strength card. Strength card is Leo, is ultimate heart space. It's you have a lot of love really deep within you that you're starting to unlock. You're starting to unlock. I don't think you even knew you could like be that deep. You've seen what that looks like in other people, and you've always kind of been like, is that even real? Do I have access to that? And you're starting to unlock like this really, really deep love inside of you. Eight of Swords in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse. Sorry, the wind slammed my door. The Sun in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups, the Fool in reverse. If you had a yes or no question coming into this reading, the answer is no. You're breaking out of all these cages. You've been caged by your brain, you've been caged by your desires. Like both of those realms of you have been keeping you locked in a box and moving towards paths that, let's just say, it wasn't propelling you towards your highest path in accordance to your own soul's will. It was like leading you into kind of false paths. Because like the brain and our desires, yeah, they're crucial, but it's like the way you were in tune with them, it wasn't leading you to the healthiest spaces, even though that's what it looked like on the surface. Or I feel like you didn't even really care what was healthy. You were just like, you were moving through what you were experiencing and what was coming up, because you pushed your emotions all the way to the back. And so like this is what you had to lead from, and I don't know, it didn't result in the healthiest of patterns. Someone tried to come into your field and you wouldn't acknowledge it, and that time has passed now. And you're reflecting on it, and you can see so many like potential ways that could have blossomed into like various different abundant paths. But you're closing out this chapter now with the Fool here in reverse. We had 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck in reverse. There's a new path coming through that's not so this or that, it's not so clear. You're just gonna have to move through it feelingly. Eight of Wands. There's new communication, new energies coming in that's gonna bring you a lot of clarity and propel you into a path that's gonna like, it's gonna light up, and it's not gonna be any doubt or disclarity around it. It's gonna become very clear. Stranger, curiosity. You're starting to step into like spirit realms. You've always kind of turned away from that type of shit in the past, and you're feeling very drawn and called to it now, and you're feeling kind of like distrusting of it, but you're so curious that, like, because you're feeling it, and you can't deny what you're feeling, and so it's like curiosity is really drawing you in. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Things are really turning for you. You're stepping into some really deep paths, and it's like, I feel like part of you feels like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why did I have to go through all those false paths? But it's just like how things had to play out and how timing worked out. It's all in divine timing. Root girl, the disowned self. You're really like claiming a new version of yourself right now. Each moment is a new moment, each day is a new day, and it's infinite possibilities to tune into newer versions of yourself. We have so many like spirits living through our single body. We have so many paths in our realm of like possibility. It's yours to claim, and you're getting a lot clearer now on like what sort of internal guidances you want to lead from. I see you're like, well, are you? Let me see. Is Pisces opening up to their emotions? Is Pisces opening up to their emotions? Four of Swords, the Empress in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Not just yet, but you're going into a space of like almost spiritual solitude and like deep reflection of self, and it's leading you there. So you're on your way. You're still feeling really you're still very hesitant to like surrender to all of that. It's like, is it worth it if it's too little too late? Like, but it's never too late. Maybe for like this specific situation, like from the past, but like not for your life. The Empress in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it is. It's connected to, there was some offer in the past, and it feels like that's over now. That's exited your field, and you're doing a lot of reflection around it, and you're feeling like you wish you could go back and like, I don't know, but it can still teach you lessons in this present moment. Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands. You are opening up to your emotions. There's you're moving tact. You're very I don't want to say you're a paranoid person, but it's like you're always on the lookout for sus energy. I feel like you kind of have to be. And so you're like definitely going about this very consciously, very slowly, but you are stepping into your emotions. And I feel like either you're ready to make an offer through your emotional space, or you're about to receive a new offer in terms of emotions and love. And yeah, you're really growing this new path to lead from in terms of your desire. It's much healthier now. You're definitely headed in the right direction in terms of that. Do we have any final energies to relate to Pisces? Ten of Wands, King of Cups in reverse, Death, Queen of Wands in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Moon in reverse. You've gone through some crazy energies. You're in this death energy right now. It's very clear you're going through major transformation in terms of recreating your path of desire and opening up to your emotions, and there was some situation in the past that like it's still showing up in your energetic field, but it's OV, like it's over. I think I feel like maybe you lied in like a past connection or something. Something you did like really created a lot of disclarity in a specific connection, and you turned away from your emotions to do that, and it's just really still lingering in your field. You need to process that, you need to reflect on that, and you need to like blossom it into something new. Even if you can't go back to it, there's still like, you still need to unleash that and move through that and let it go, because it's like, it's just still very in your field. Do we have any final advice for Pisces through this transformation? The Star. Wow. You really are, like I said, you're stepping into these spirit realms slowly but surely, and they're really guiding you very divinely. You have, like I said, you got crazy power, manifestation wise. You're very successful in your life, and like with this new energy and path that you're tapping into, you're gonna be golden all around, because once you can combine those like more physical manifestation gifts of yours with this new path of like intuition and subtle senses and connection to the spirit realms, that you're very like, you're hesitant to go down, but it's like you're going down it regardless, and you're very drawn to it, and you're starting to unlock it, and it's going to lead you very very well through this transformation. So that's my main advice, is to really like surrender to that shit, believe that, and open up to it. Ten of Swords in reverse. You're exiting this time of like, my girl got 10 swords in her back, and that was like a time of the past that you're closing out now, where you had to like really surrender to just like, it's like a sense of despair and like I didn't do my best in that situation, but it's over now. It's in the past, and you're clicking into these new waves. So this is looking really good for you, Pisces. You're definitely on your way. I hope these messages resonated with you, and if they did, please like or comment or subscribe or whatever, so I can make more. Alright.